Hello everyone, welcome to our next video. In this video, we will see the new PF and ESI registration by company. So let's move into the next slide and see what is our objectives and focus area. So our objectives and focus area is how to register in PF and ESI, how to get user ID and password, how to log in, what to do after login, and how to add PF member in portal. So see first how to register in PF and ESI in the next slide. So first we have to sign up on the Shram Suvidha portal. So let's move into the website and see how to log in or sign up. First you have to search EPFO. Then you have to this is the EPFO page, website page. Now you have to click on establishment register. After establishment register, if you have already login in Shram Suvidha portal, you have to use your user ID, password, and verification code, and then after login. If you have not your user ID or password, your first time you are sign up, so click on sign up. Here you have to type your name, email ID, mobile number, verification code, and then click on sign up. After sign up, what will happen? We will see in the PPT. After sign up, after creating username, password, mobile verification, then click on sign up. In that, after that, you will get one screen will appear where you have get an option to click here. You have to click there. After clicking there, you will get the OTP on your registered mobile number. You have to verify that. After verify, you will get your user ID and password, and now you can log in your Shram Suvidha portal. After logging into the Shram Suvidha portal, now we will see how to register in PF and ESI process. So for registration in PF and ESI registration, so first we have come into the Shram Suvidha dashboard. After login, you will appear this dashboard. Here you can get your user ID name and user ID name. Okay. In the dashboard, you have to click on registration. This is a dashboard. After dashboard, you have to click on registration. In the registration tab, you have to click on registration in EPFO and then apply for new registration. Click on apply for new registration. After clicking for apply for new registration, this screen will be appear and you have to select if you want employee state insurance or you want only PF fund or you want both. You have to choose. If you want both, you have to select both and then submit. If you want only register in PF, you have to select PF and then click on submit. After submit, you will get this interface. This is the establishment detail. You have to enter your establishment details. So let's see what was the detail of you have to enter. You have to enter your premises number, means address, establishment name as per PAN card. Already I've shown you the document video, what document we have to need to register in PF and ESI. So in that there's a PAN card also, establishment copy of PAN card. So you have to enter the establishment name as per PAN card, address, premises number, address, state, districts, area, pin codes, town, nearest police station, when your company establishment start, setup date, PAN numbers, establishment company, what was this is Reds that are compulsory, you have to be fill it. Okay, sector. After filling that, if you are a factory, then you have to enter the factory details. Or startup, you have to fill the startup detail. If you have a MSME registration, you have to provide the MSME certificate number, MSME date, then ownership details. You have to fill date of registration, when the establishment register, number of owners, how many owners you have in a company, registration date, registrations issued by whom you issued that registration, and then issued at when it is issued. Okay, and CIN number. If you have registered in MSME, you have already CIN number. After enter every necessary detail, you have to click on save as draft and then next. Now we have to enter your e-contact, means establish e-contact detail. You have to enter primary email ID and primary mobile number. Remember, it will be the primary email ID and mobile number of authorized person who has authorized this, who is going to be manage this PF and ESI. After enter the detail, you have to click on save as draft and then click next. Then next slide will be your enter a contact person detail. In a contact person detail, let's see. In a contact person detail, you have to enter the primary manager details. If any primary manager, you have to enter the name, genders, date of birth, father's name, PAN numbers, designations, and position, date from which primary manager start from this manager position, from this date you have to enter that. Address of the primary managers. If there is no primary manager, you can skip there. You can enter only primary owner details, genders, date of birth, designations, everything you have to enter. Address. If there is more than one primary owner, you can add more owners details also. After entering this contact person detail, you have to click on save as draft and then next. Now you have news in the next tab. You will get into identifier. You have to enter identifier details. So this is the screen of identifier. You have to select the identifier details from the drop down. Identifier details, you can enter GST number, GST details. Okay. Identifier value, GST numbers, name of the identifiers, date when we have issued the GST. If you are using GST, is issued by GST government, so you have to GST authority, so you have to enter GST authority, issued at what place. And if you using this identifier as a address proof, you have to select mark as address proof. After enter every detail of identifiers, you have to save as draft, click on save as draft and then next. In next, we will see employee detail. Now enter your employee detail. As we see in the document, PF document video, we have shown you the employee details forms. So you have already your employee detail with you. So enter your employee details. Now we will see in employee details. You have to enter employee details. So let's see in the screen what employee details we have to fill. So in employee details, you have to fill employee detail covered under EPF. Related to EPFO, you have to fill this things. do you EPF and MR Act applied to establish? If yes, you have to click on yes from drop down. Select yes. Number of employee, including exclude employee and include employee who is not want to adopt in PF, and the employees who are in PF both. You have to calculate total number of employees you have to write here, and then number of excluding employee. How many employees are not included in PF? You have to enter that number. After date on which employee strength, you have to mention the date in which date your employee strength exceed than 19, means 20 employees. You will, in which date you get the 20 employees. Okay, and then establishment, is establishment in multinational company? If yes, you have to maintain yes. If not, select from drop down no. Whether any work business being carried out, contractor or immediate employer, if it's that, you have to select from the drop down yes or no. Is there in hazard activity? If in your establishment, you can select yes or no. Okay, it is according to your establishment. After that, you have to enter total number of employee for ESI related. This sheet is for the ESI related. In same employee detail, you will get the ESI detail. In ESI, if you have you are applying for ESIC also, so you have to enter the number of worker as on date till now, how many worker you have, male, female, others, you have to mention that. And number of employees who is drawing 21,000 or less. Number of employees who is drawing their salary 21,000 or less than 21,000. Their detail you have entered. And then first date on which your employees 10 or 20 more person are joining your company. You have to mention that month. After that, total wage just paid in a preceding month. Preceding is in previous month. What total wages you have paid to employee directly by total wages, not gross wages. Total wages you have paid means gross wages. You have to enter wages for the employee drawing wages 21,000 or less. You have entered that wages also. After ESI, see, after enter that, you will get ESI code. If you have any ESI code, you have to enter the ESI code. If there is any maximum number of person that can employed on any one day as per license, their maximum number of person details you have to enter, nature of income, and you describe work carried out. Okay, this is for the ESIC registration. And for if you want only register in EPFO, just you have to fill this detail, and after that scroll down and came into the other detail common to both EPFO and ESI. Here you will fill the all the detail, fact whether the building is a rented or lease. You have to mention that. Mostly every select from the drop down if hired, or there's a changes in a name of unit or ownership. If yes, you have to mention. If not, select from drop down no. Okay, whether the established is working with the aid of power, you have to mention yes or no. Everything you have to select according to your establishment. You want, you can write, provide the date, lease form and lease still, or you can skip that. That is not mandatory. After filling this, you will get the lease detail. You have to fill the lease detail. After filling the lease detail, you have to save as draft and click on next. After clicking, you have to enter branch or division detail. In branch and division details, your name of unit, if you have a branch of same company branch, so you have to enter this detail. If you have not, then skip the branch division. Then you will enter activities. In activities, you have to select your primary business activity from the drop down, nature of work from the drop down, and subcategory of nature work. After filling this detail, you have to click save as draft and then next. Next, you have to enter attachment. You have to attach your document, address proof. As a proof of address, you have to add GST. You can provide GST license, whatever license you want, you can provide and upload that document. Then set up proof attachment, upload that. Then license proof attachment, you have to license proof attachment, you have to upload with the specify man signature. You have to attach specify man signature also. You can get the down sample format from download, and also I've shown you in the document list how to fill the specify man signature after uploading. And also with the specify man signature, attach your DSC sign. After uploading everything, attachment of proof address, date setup proof attachment, license proof attachment, specify man signature attachment, DSC sign. After uploading all the documents, you have to save as draft and then click on submit. After submit, you will get the login ID. In your email ID will get the login ID and password. So now you get your login ID and password. Now see how to log in and add member in portal. You have to go to the portal, unified portal dash emp.epfindia.gov.in/EPFO/. You have to enter your username. You get your username in an email ID. That is your username. You have to enter username and password also you get on email ID. You have enter your password, then click on sign in. And after the registration of PFM ESI, you will get this password and email on your password and user ID on your email on your email after 1 day. Okay. After enter your email ID, after enter your user ID and password, you will come into the EPFO portal. After that, you have to click on member. In member, you have to register member. You want individual, you can add individual, or you want to bulk register, you can click on bulk register. And now you can select, you have detail, you have with your detail of all employees detail, as I show the form which employee have to fill in the document video. So already you have your employee details, so you have to write the name of the employer as per Aadhaar. If they are Mr., Mrs. or Mrs., whatever the salutation, you add that name of that person, date of birth, nationality, relationship. If they are father or husband name, material status, mobile number, qualification, date of joining, when they did join your company, and PF wage, EPF wages. Always remember, EPF wages should be 15,000, not more than 15,000. You can write if someone has more than basic and plus DS more than 15,000, then you have to maintain in EPF wages 15,000. If someone has less than 15,000 basic plus DS, that amount should be maintained here. Okay. After mentioning everything, you have to enter the PAN details, Aadhaar detail, and then you have to click on this, select this, and then click on save. If someone has already UN number, so you have to click on yes. You enter your employee UN number, name, Aadhaar number, date of birth, then click verify. After verifying, you will get the detail. So I'm showing you how to enter the details of the employee. After enter PAN and Aadhaar card numbers and name as per document, you have to select this checkbox and then save. As you can get, if there is any incorrection, you will get valid PAN in KYC detail. After the correction, click on save. As if the member is already in your, click on save as member detail. If this member is already registered in already UN number, so you will get the UN number. If any employees has not given you UN number, as this person has already registered, already have a UN number, so we can copy from UN number from here and click on yes. Mention the UN number, name, Aadhaar number, date of birth, and then enter the Aadhaar number. Click on the checkbox, then verify. After verifying, you will get the that will be registered in your UN. Your member will be registered, and then after that you have to approve your member. For approval, you have to go member tab and then approval. Click on approval. If there is any approval, you will get the approval field here. You can see by clicking here. If there is anyone pending, you can. If there is anyone is pending for the approval, you will get this, and for the approval, you have to DSC or e-sign uploaded into the PF portal. Okay, after that you will click DSC. If you have a DSC sign, you can click DSC KYC. Okay, or you have a e-sign, you KYC. So you want to e-sign KYC, you can enter on click on KYC sign, e-sign for KYC. After checkbox, okay, click on all the checkbox and then click on e-signing. Click on the checkbox. You will get after clicking on the checkbox, Aadhaar number, you want Aadhaar number, click on Aadhaar OTP, you want Aadhaar OTP or TOTP, please check that box, click on check and then click on get OTP. You will get the OTP, and after enter the OTP, you will get the approval. You submit your OTP, and after that your employee will get approval. So after that you will see there's no, your employee will be get approval. If you want to see missing detail of bulk employee, you can enter the missing detail of the bulk employee or register in bulk. You can click on the you have to click on submit. As you can get the detail of how to download member of register bulk, how to upload the file. After that, you have to click on approve member. After enter, submit the file, uploaded file, you have to click on approve member. After clicking approve member, you will get the approved detail. You can click here for see. You will get the all the employee details which you want to approve. After that, same process for approval also, same process. You already seen that. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do you have any question? You can reach us info@skillanything.com or contact in this number. Thank you. One more thing we have to do, that is